Hi, this is Christy, and welcome to the first Santo ISD Flipped Professional Development for Social Studies. With this short presentation, I will demonstrate two review strategies. We'll be looking at the compare and contrast plate model and trash can basketball. You have colored plates in your box if you requested them. In the compare and contrast model, you're going to organize kids into 3 to 5 groups depending on your class size. Give each group 2 large red plates and 4 each of the smaller blue, white, and yellow plates, plus 1 dry erase marker. Assign 2 topics for compare and contrast, having students write them on the red plates. Take the white plates and brainstorm 4 ways that the topics are similar. Place these plates in between topics 1 and 2. Brainstorm, as a group, 4 ways that topic 1 is different from topic 2. Add these to the left of topic 1. Taking the yellow plates, come up with 4 ways that topic 2 differs from topic 1. Add these to the right of topic 2. You can find the differences between the topics individually or by comparing topic 1 to topic 2. Students select one person to take a notepad and take a cruise to at least 3 other groups, bringing back ideas to their home group. The teacher also cruises to verify group choices. Students can transfer their information into their journals or choose to share with the class for discussion. This is a great activity to apply critical thinking skills while fostering discussion. Here's an example. We're comparing the Vietnam War to the Korean War. Similarities between them include foes being divided into the Communist North and the Democratic South. Both wars were based on the Truman Doctrine. They were fought in part because of the domino effect that tells us as one country falls to communism, so will another and another in the region, and both were entered into by the United States to stop the spread of communism. I chose to compare the differences from the Vietnam War and the Korean War in conflict in direct correlation. After the Vietnam War, both North and South Vietnam united into one country, while Korea created a demilitarized zone that divided North and South Korea. Vietnam was a prolonged war, while the Korean War lasted a relatively short 3 years. Vietnam saw guerrilla warfare tactics, while we saw more traditional warfare tactics in Korea, and many Vietnamese got involved in the war on both sides, making it hard to tell who was who, but we mostly fought government forces in Korea. How can you use this in your classroom? Monarchy versus presidency, the Roaring Twenties versus the 1950s, the settling of Texas versus the settling of California, the Articles of Confederation versus the Constitution, Hitler versus Stalin, the Vietnam War versus the Persian Gulf War, Republicans versus Democrats. You can even use photos as topics. Sometimes visual imagery is more powerful than words. Put photos of Hitler and Stalin down on the table and turn them loose. Moving on to trash can basketball. This is a great way to get kids both moving and thinking at the same time. Be sure that you have an answer key to the test that you are using. They're going to need to check their answers. So take released STAAR tests and cut out the questions, sorting in order of difficulty. Easy questions are free throws, worth 1 point apiece. Label these with a 1. Medium difficulty questions are layups, and they're worth 2 points apiece, so label with a 2. And complex questions are 3-pointers, worth, you guessed it, 3 points each. So label these with a 3. Put the kids into pairs or groups, depending on how many empty containers, buckets, trash cans that you have. To me, it's helpful to put a minute or 2 minutes on the timer. You can adjust this as necessary. You just don't want someone taking 20 minutes to answer a question. And then let's get ready to play. First, you're going to set up the shot. The group chooses a question and answers it cooperatively, showing work is needed. Then they're going to check the score. They're going to consult the teacher's playbook or answer key to see if their answer is right. they're going to do follow-through. If you missed it, self-correct. Explain to the group why the original answer was incorrect and write the explanation on the back of the question. If you got it right, explain to the group why the original answer is correct and write that on the back of the question. Finally, take the shot. One person from the group wads the question up into a ball and shoots it into the basket. They get 2 attempts to make it in. No score after 2 attempts, no score for the group. The teacher records their score on the board, and when you play again, the next person in the group gets to try to shoot. Good luck and happy reviewing. May the scores be forever in your favor. Remember to check your box for plates and let me know how it goes. I would love a heads up when you're planning to try this in your classroom so I can stop by and see it in action. Please click on the survey link at the bottom of this email to take a short survey to receive credit for this professional development. Thank you.